Hello, Leo. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading. And I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. For others of you, this could be a current or past relationship. Could also be a situationship. For others of you, this could be somebody that you've met and there's a whole lot of energy. A lot of intense chemistry, a lot of love here. But no one's really speaking up. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have, and I have certain reasons for that. Wow. You have an extra card here. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. Leo, what is happening? You have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Absolutely intense cards. Intense feelings and emotions that are a little bit on the dark side. So this could be you as well. You may be now going through these emotions because of this card, as well as this ecstasy, as well as love, even energy. So these two are my spiritual cards. I have 4 cards in this deck that I consider very spiritual. On a spiritual level, you guys are very in tune. We also have love here. This does show me that even though one person may be feeling something, it's actually not just them. It's also you. You both are connected energetically. You both are mirroring each other. And because of this, some of the emotions and feelings that your person of interest is going through, it also comes back in a way where it affects you energetically. So here we have energy, followed by awakening, laughter, wild woman, love, ecstasy, grief, beliefs, fear, and under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme we have here is crisis. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Leo, there's something about you that makes me feel very grounded. You have this ability of bringing all of my energy to life, all of my chakra centers. They start to spin. You make me feel more alive. And I have finally started to see things from your perspective. Before, I was quite selfish, mean, only thinking about myself, but now finally I'm seeing things from your point of view. I've put myself into your shoes, and I can see what it is that you feel. And I can feel what you feel. The connection that I have with you, it's as if you are my confidant. You know what makes me laugh. You know what makes my heart happy. You know what makes me tick. I do know, and I feel that in this connection, there is friendship. So much friendship. And you are like that ray of sunshine on the cloudiest of days. When I need help, you are there. When I need guidance, you are there. And yet, I have been sneaky. I have done things behind your back. There have been lies, deception, deceit, even suspicion. I have said things and done things that have not been very truthful. And I know this has affected you in a negative way. But I do love you. And this love is sacred, it's pure, it's true. I'm now more focused on the spiritual aspect. The love that I have for you runs through my soul. And yet, even though this feels like it's unconditional love, it's sacred, it's true, my soul feels blissful knowing that you are around. But because I have not been truthful, because I have hurt you, I now too feel grief. This is remorse, sadness, melancholy, regret. I'm also feeling guilty for the things that I have said and done, and for the things that I never did, that I should have, for the things that I never said, that I should have spoken. I feel grief because I know and I fear that now I'm losing you. So many things could happen, could have happened. And yet, you chose to take that particular path. And I chose this path. It's hard for me to transition and to change. And I truly have not seen your point of view. I have not taken your side because I was always thinking I was the one who was right. I fear and I am afraid that I'm losing you. And another reason why I am sad and I am upset, it's simply because my mindset, my thoughts, my ideas, my beliefs, they are very different from yours. You and I were born and brought up in very different ways. I have seen the world in a different way, and so have you. What I feel is right, sometimes you feel it's wrong. The differences in opinions are vast. I can't change that. I can't fix that. And there are also others that force me into this thought, this idea, this way of life. There are others that support this. Family, friends, rituals, customs, traditions. And because I couldn't see things from your perspective, I am sad. And I grieve. I also feel that in this connection, there is this fear that I have now constant. I am nervous. I feel anxiety, paranoia even. Fear from the unknown. I feel worthless. I don't feel worthy anymore. A long time ago, I was confident. But then things changed. I am no longer confident. And there is a lot of insecurities. Overall, I am completely and extremely overwhelmed. My mind is a mess. There is mental anguish, restrictions, constraints, burdens. But I can't make sense of any of this. I need time to sort out my feelings and emotions because right now I am overwhelmed. If only I could make a decision and think straight. The problem is, I can't think straight. Right now, I'm trying to figure out who I am and what my spiritual connection is with you. And I have realized I've had a spiritual awakening. I'm starting to see the world differently. I'm starting to see you and myself differently. I've gone through the dark night of the soul already. And now it's time for me to move beyond that. All right. Leo. Interesting. You have here your person of interest may not have been so truthful. They may have hidden things from you. There may have been a secret that one discovered. But also we have here sadness, regret, remorse. And we have a beliefs-related issue here. So some of you might be from different backgrounds, different cultures, racial, ethnic, religious. It could be any type of background that's different. Your lifestyle might be quite different. Also, this talks about how one had a certain direction and a viewpoint that this is how this connection is going to go. This is the path. However, your ideas were kind of different. This person's idea regarding where this connection is headed, that was different. The overall arching theme here, we do have a lot of confusion. This is mental anguish. And this is the person already knowing that they have a lot of emotions for you. It's just that it's almost like a hurricane. And everything is all over the place. It's not focused. Nothing is in focus right now. The content is there, but it's just not focused. So your person of interest is still trying to figure out a few things and try to focus and not be so overwhelmed. All right. For those of you who are new, the first set of cards I just did, that is the current status. What I'm going to do now, this is the Lover's Path Tarot, and I like to have a look a little bit into the past to see what may have happened in the first place that caused the problem. So things were going great in this connection. It was going great uphill. All of a sudden, boom, just goes right down. Something happened. There's a reason why things did not turn out. Now, your person of interest had a lot of cards there. Even fear was there, that you deserve better, that they feel worthless. Now, we'll see with these cards what happened back then. This is for those of you that may never have received the closure that you deserved. You needed closure and you never got it. Perhaps this could be for one of you or some of you who feel this person has just faded over time. This person may have ghosted you. They may have abandoned you. They may have just stopped communication and now it's just like they're breadcrumbing and you're wondering what's happening. So let's have a look. Okay, fell right out. The Queen of Coins. So hopefully this will tell us about the problem, something that was happening on the inside of this person's heart and mind that they just were not telling you. They were not confessing. They were not really opening up to you about it. Let's see what that was. Queen of Coins and the Six of Staves. Okay. And I do read these in the reverse. This deck, I read in the reverse. So this talks about a lack of fertility, not really wanting to grow, not feeling very prosperous, not appreciating beauty, and not feeling very generous. This person at some point in time thought that they could create prosperity and harmony, but that didn't happen. Talks about possible parenthood, but also a lack of loyalty, a lack of warmth, a lack of affection, and a lack of love. So this is what happened in the past. There was a lack of loyalty, warmth, and affection, as well as love. Now, here's the problem. The need to ground oneself, an over-materialistic orientation to life, and disappointments in the home. So over-materialistic orientation to life. Your person of interest here, maybe they have money, a lot of it, maybe they don't. Even if they do, it doesn't matter. The point here is that your person of interest is buying certain things, distracting themselves, using that money or putting it into something to avoid what really needs to be said and done. Here, you're dealing with somebody who has an over-materialistic orientation to life. So everything is very materialistic, very tangible in a way. High quality, name brand, a lot of money being spent, but sometimes to the point where there's nothing left. So we also have here disappointment in the home. Definitely this talks about the home environment and how within the home there are feelings of wanting to connect, wanting to be better than what they are. But when you have a terrible situation at home, and charity begins at home, no matter what your age is, there's disappointments. And if they are not happy in their home life, they are not going to be able to express themselves in a wiser sort of way in the outside world. They're not going to be able to do that because there's disappointments at home. We also have here the 6 of Staves. All right, let's have a look. The 6 of Staves here, it talks about how victory is elusive. They had done the hard work and they felt that they deserved the honors, but no one came to appreciate them. Perhaps because of lack of awareness of those people around you. Also, this person started to lack courage and honor. So it does appear that even if your person of interest has invested some sort of time, energy, and effort in this, they feel that they have done the world of favors. They've just done too much for you. And for them, this was a lot, whatever they have done. And it might not be much. It might not even be anything. But they feel that they have invested a few things in this connection. This is not tangible. This is just their time, energy, effort, their passion, their love. Whatever they have invested, even the time that was before, they feel that because they did it, they should have been recognized. They were not recognized, and that sense of courage was also lost. So I do see here that they were trying to get noticed, and they fear and they feel that you truly never noticed them when they were trying to do something to fix the situation or to make the situation better. So here, the concept is still, I would say, materialistic. Because here, yes, we have somebody who's over-materialistic. They like to buy things. They like to furnish everything around them so that it makes them feel good. But the problem here is not just this card. We have another card here, the 6 of Staves. And that talks about how something happened in the past here and the result was not good going forward because they felt that they should have been recognized and they weren't. And when they were not recognized, they decided not to move forward at all. Now, because they had disappointments at home, this could be in their adult life, it could also be childhood. I'll give you one example. It could be that in this time right now, as this person has grown up, in their adult life, whatever has happened in this connection, they have worked towards it, but they have tried to avoid the disappointments at home. Now, in their home life, maybe in the past, somebody has not recognized them, even if they bring like 89%, 90%, show their folks at home. The folks, maybe that's not good enough, right? So it's never good enough. and they were never appreciated. And so here what happened, something happened in this connection where it was very much like a trigger for them because they haven't healed from that sort of mindset. That's the beliefs card where they have a certain mindset the way things are. And then you have this, somebody who's all grown up, but still that feeling that they had years ago still exists, where they want to be appreciated, but nobody's appreciating them. And for them, that is just a blow to their ego. It's just totally not good because they feel that they're not good enough. They feel, like I said earlier with the fear card, they feel worthless. They feel unworthy. So we do have a situation here where it does appear that there's a need to ground oneself and also to heal. I do see that here. All right, I have here the Beginner's Tarot deck. So with this deck, I'd like to have a look at any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may have towards you. Let's have a look. Wow. Leo. It's not bad, but there is struggle, I have to admit here. There is a little bit of struggle in this connection. So we do have here the Fool card. First card is the strongest. This is somebody that you're dealing with who is actually immature. So they may come off as somebody who is like a queen or a king and they know everything. They've been there, done that. However, when things got real in this connection, they were not there. They were very unreliable, I'm seeing. They did not give to you what it is that you needed and what you deserved. Here we have the Fool. So your person of interest is taking a leap of faith and they're moving forward in this connection. They want to rush into your life. The problem is this could finish as soon as it starts. Why? Because this person takes action first and thinks later. This individual with this personality, they don't really think about the long term. They feel and think about what is good for them at this moment in time and what feels good. So that's a little bit of an issue because there's so many other layers to a connection. Your person of interest here, they do need to take a step back. They need to take things slow. If they don't do that, Leo, be the leader. You can do that. Be the lead. Accept this person in your life if you want to accept them. And then you be the one setting the pace, taking the lead. Don't let them initiate. Don't let them rush into other things. If you are uncomfortable, you have to let them know. You have to be assertive. We also have here Justice. So this is really nice because this does tell me that they realize that there needs to be an equal give and take in this connection. Justice needs to be had. We have a situation here where they feel they've just been taking and taking, and you have simply just been giving. Now, because you've been giving, you give selflessly, but now to this person it seems as if they have been selfish. So they're kind of starting to realize what they have done and the way they've done things. It's not good, it's not balanced, it's not right. And so they want to make things right. Now, with the Four of Pentacles, and then you have the Four of Swords. With the Four of Pentacles, transformation needs to be taking place, but this person is not transforming. This, for me, once again, is very closely associated to the beliefs card that you had earlier. And here your person of interest is holding on tight to what they believe in. This could be you, the memory of you, but they also don't want to move from where they are. They're very comfortable. They want to have their cake and eat it too, type of situation. So I do see here that your person of interest wants to have things their way, and they are very comfortable the way things are right now, moving beyond that, it would make them feel uncomfortable. That's why they are doing what they are doing. They're sticking to what they believe in. They're sticking to what makes them feel comfortable. Here we also have the Four of Arrows. So the Four of Arrows talks about how in the background we have here heartbreak. The Three of Arrows, the heartbreak, the separation, the grief, the sorrow, and you did have the grieving card. So there was this, but now it's pushed a little bit to the back. And now that this person is almost, you could say, wiping their tears, now they have taken step inside of this. This is, I don't know if this is a coffin or sarcophagus or whatever, but it's just a metaphorical thing, right? This is not literal, God forbid. But we have here somebody who is completely taking a step back, retreating, and trying to heal. This person has forced themselves into isolation, forced themselves into loneliness. Here, there's a time now for introspection, contemplation, self-reflection, things like that. This person wants to know, why do I do the things that I do? How did I let it get so far where this entire situation just got out of hand? What did I do wrong? How can I fix this? Introspection. The overarching theme, Nine of Wands. So what I love about this card is that this is proactive. And this is the way I interpret this card. The Ten of Wands is a very overwhelmed individual. So because there's so much going on in their life, everything is happening all at once. It's very intense. They are so overwhelmed, and you also had crisis in the beginning. So crisis is also about being very overwhelmed. So what I'm seeing here is your person of interest at some point in time, they have been so overwhelmed that they don't know what to do with the amount of things that they have to. They have dedication, responsibilities. They have tasks they need to complete, things that they need to do, places they need to go. In their own life, they are busy. The problem is, when they are this busy, they get overwhelmed and they're being pulled in all directions. And the problem is, because their energy is scattered, they can't be with you. So this is why I like this card, because before this individual even gets to the 10, because I see they're thinking here proactively, they're thinking, you know what, if I don't settle this down now, next year or down the road, things are going to get so bad for me. I don't even know how I'm going to handle this. So I do see that here, that your person of interest is trying to make things right by getting rid of a few things that they don't need in their life anymore, by bringing in things that could possibly help them, and just sometimes canceling certain things that might be postponed. It could be postponed for a later date. So I do see them building some boundaries, also breaking some boundaries. So that is your person of interest thinking about the upcoming future, and they want to do things right. They're doing this because they want to give you the time that you deserve. All right. So hopefully, I do see this person reaching out to you, but I would recommend that you be the one who's going to set the pace and let this person have their me time when they need it. Because I do see they may reach out and then just take a step back, because they'll realize that, oh, you know what? I do want them. I do want my Leo, but I also have to finish this. Now, some of you are going to be okay with that. Some of you are not, because you do want this person to dedicate a lot of their energy, a lot of their time, their effort towards you. And that's fine. But practically, Leo, we need to also remember people do have their own other responsibilities in life. Before they meet you, they have a life, right? And the older you get, the more responsibilities you tend to have. You can be young and still have a lot of responsibilities, so depending on the experiences that you've gone through. But I do see here your person of interest is interested, but they're also afraid because they don't know how to be with you when they just can't give you themselves constantly. I'm just going to do a quick prayer. All right, I have here Archangel Answer cards. First card, the strongest we have here, Success. All right. Followed by If You Believe. And out comes Wait. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Interesting. Improving health. No. Yes. Yes to what? Be assertive. All right. So, this message is for you, Leo, but I'm seeing here two messages. One is for those of you that may want to move on from this person, and I'm going to start with your message first. So basically, you don't want this person anymore. They're just too overwhelmed and they're just too busy in your in their life, and they don't give that energy and time to you. Instead, they ended up breaking your heart, not being so truthful, right? Doing what they thought was right and not truly transforming or changing or adjusting in any way. So that's a problem. For those of you that may be going through that, you have gone through that, this message is for you. Success can be had, but only if you believe. Wait and look for the red flags that have happened in the past, things that have taken place, and the red flags that are coming up. Have a look at that, because if you wait and if you look at it, it will make more sense to you and you're not rushing through it. We also have here improving health. No. Will your health improve if you continue doing what it is that you're doing in this connection, the way it's been going? There's something here that's slightly toxic. And some of you have had health-related issues because of this individual. What the angels here are saying is that if you hang out with this individual and if you ignore those red flags, no, your health is not going to improve. So in order for your health to get better, it is important that you take a step back from this person and move on. Here we also have yes, be assertive. So when I see yes, be assertive, it does tell me that some of you may be bending over backwards to accommodate this person because you just love them. Also, some of you may be walking on eggshells. You're just nervous around this person because you don't want to lose them. Whatever the case is, I do see here that there is a suggestion for you to put your foot down and to let this person know what's on your mind, what you're comfortable with, what you're not comfortable with, what can possibly happen in this connection that can help you and bring you to the next level. We also have here, choose a new direction. So for those of you that don't want to be with this person, plain as day here, we got choose a new direction. This is not the right direction that you're on. You see, the destination may be the same. The end point is the same. However, the route getting there, the roadway, that could change. Choosing a new direction will provide you with a different result. So this is for those of you that just are pretty much tired with this person. I still see there is a new direction for you. I still see that there is success for you. And your health is going to improve because you're going to take a step back from this individual and you're going to speak up for yourself. Similarly, a little bit of a variation for those of you that want to be with this person. Yes, there is success. If you believe, you will be able to manifest this. However, wait and look for a sign. Now, this is not red flags. Of course, if you see them, then that's that. But this is for those of you that want to be with this person. Look for a sign. Also means signs and synchronicities, knowing when the time is right because you intuitively know it, or somebody comes and tells you, or this person messages you in a way. So look for that sign. Once again, no. Improving health, it can't happen if you're stuck in that non-transformative way. This person's not changing, and they need to change. Once they change their personality, their behavior, then things are going to start to get better. And like I said before, yes, be assertive. Tell this person what your boundaries are. Set healthy boundaries. People respect you more. And then we have here also choose a new direction. So choosing a new direction with this card and with this particular type of reading where it is a positive outcome, where we want to be with the person, for me, this also means to choose a different method of approach. You keep getting the same result because you keep trying the same way. If you try a different method, a different approach, the result will be different. Leo, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I also wanted to just quickly go over this card with you, improving health. So for some of you that may feel that your health, and this is the alignment of your health, your mind, body, spirit, and your soul. If you feel that there's a little bit of a misalignment there, mind, body, spirit, that sort of thing, I do have something called, it's on my website, something called the Chakra Checkup Package. So I do have the ability, with the help of my angel guide and my higher intuitive self, I'm able to see how many negative energies you have in your home, around your aura, and inside of your body, which is your chakra centers. And I teach you in this package how to get rid of them. Okay? Now, once you have this package, you have the information for the rest of your life, and you have that power of getting rid of these negative energies. Now, if you don't want a personalized reading, if it's not this bad, hopefully it's not bad for many of you. Hopefully you're still healthy. I also have the Holy Light package. Very simple, straightforward package, and that is a package that I have that's a self-help guide that does not have a reading included. But it also is effective. It does the same thing. It's just that with the other one, Chakra Checkup, I do a very close, in-depth reading. Also, I do personal readings, love readings, if some of you are interested, as well as past life readings, which are also sometimes future life readings. It just simply means that your souls know each other and your souls have history with one another. I'm able to tell you what the story was, the most recent story, the most closest to this particular timeline. So if some of you would like to place an order, feel free. It does take me a little while because there is a little bit of a backlog right now, but I do want to help as many of you as I can. Please feel free to place an order. Do read the description before you do so that you can know what to expect. Also, for those of you who are new, I do have another channel called Asnointia Audio, and that is on YouTube as well. Fingers crossed, guys. Hopefully I'll be able to upload something soon. I've been working on something. It's just almost just about finished. So on that channel, I do have videos that I've created, advice on connections, relationships, what and who are twin flames, soulmates, karmic partners. I have things about spiritual connections. I also have one video that I dedicated specifically targeting negative energies. What and who are negative energies? How to recognize and remove such things. And that is your reading. So feel free to have a look at that. Please do like, share, and subscribe to that channel. And I'm going to ask, for the first time for this channel, in the end, I'm going to ask, please do like, share, and subscribe. Many of you know that a while ago, for quite some time, I was quite ill. And I was uploading, late. It was delayed because I just had so much bronchitis and it was due to allergies. Never had allergies in my life, but as you get older, I guess, and certain things change in your life. So that's one of the things that changed. And almost, kept leading to pneumonia, but it happened multiple times during the year. So I had no idea what was happening, but now I do. And because of that, guys, the channel, it's in the ethers. It's not, people can't find it right now. So if you could, you already are supporting the channel. I know many of you are, and I appreciate that. And thank you so much. But if you can, like, share, and subscribe, that would be wonderful. It would really help the channel and it would help me get out there and help people, not only for love readings, but for me, the passion is also getting rid of negative energies. I don't want in your life for you to have jinns, demons, evil spirits. I have been there, done that, experienced it, and your life can be so much better when you don't have negative energies. So I really do appreciate you guys with the support and the encouragement you've given me over the years now, definitely. But please do share as much as you can. And I will see you guys again. Please let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I do read the comments, guys, as much as I can. And I do try to respond as much as I can. And the information you give me, I also sometimes use that. And I notice these trends and these patterns that many people are going through the same thing. And it's through that I also create those relationship-related videos, the advice that I give on the other channel, Asnointia Audio. The link is below. So please keep up with that as well. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. You all take care. Stay safe. I will see you guys again. Bye now.